video. In this video, we are going to install the learning management system Moodle. So to install Moodle, we have to open our web browser, and in the web browser, we have to search Moodle download. And since I am on Linux operating system, so I am searching it for Moodle download for Linux. Or if you are on Windows, you have to search Moodle download for Windows. So there will be a link, Moodle download home, or yeah, so click on this link. So you will be redirected to this page. So you have to click on this, uh, you have to click on this link, Moodle 4.3.2 plus. This is stable version. So when you click on this link, you will be redirected to a page where you have two links. One is tgz file and other is zip file. So click on the zip file and your Moodle zip will start downloading. So I have already downloaded it and pasted it in my directory where www.html and Moodle. If I ls here, I can show you that I have already downloaded this zip file, Moodle latest 403.zip. So you have to select in which is your desired directory to have the Moodle installation there. So I'm choosing this directory where www.html and Moodle, and in this directory we have to unzip this file, Moodle latest 403.zip file. So for this I am using sudo unzip, and after that I am providing the name of the zip file, and it is unzipping this file. And when I ls, I can see that I have a directory Moodle. So I can jump into that directory cd Moodle, and I'm here. I have all the Moodle prerequisite directories installed here. So what to do next is to go to my web browser, and I'm providing link localhost slash Moodle, sorry, localhost slash Moodle, and then slash Moodle. After that, because in my Moodle directory, when I unzipped, there is another directory created which is Moodle, and then when I hit it, that it by default opened a file install.php. So keep in mind that how you have to open, you have to hit localhost, and this is the path till html var www html, and after that you have to provide the directory where you are installing, and this is the unzipped folder, and after that this is opened by default install.php. So I'm here. Here I have to choose a language which is provided as English by default, so I will be keeping it as English. Click on next button, and then it is asking for web address. So web address will be this, localhost Moodle slash Moodle, and the directory will be this, and the data directory will be Moodle data. So let it be. Click on the next button, and again it is asking for database driver. So make sure that you have already installed some PHP version like 8.1 or 7.4, any PHP version, and after that, after installing the I'm having here PHP 8.1 version, so I will recommend you to use PHP 8.1 to uh, to not have any conflicts related to PHP version. So I have PHP 8.1.27 here. So, and make sure to have any MySQL server installed. So after having these prerequisites set up, we can click on that next button. After that, it is asking for the database settings. So for the database settings part, you have to do one thing, that you have to create a user for your MySQL, and Apart from this, you have to you have to create a database as well. So I have already I already have a database MySQL user, and I have a database. So what I'm doing here, I am providing, or let me show you this also. So in this video we will be covering all the things, so I do not want to skip any part so you have any difficulty in installing the Moodle. So what we will be doing, we will be creating a user. So I have a document for this, creating MySQL user and database. So I'm coming here. I will provide the link of this document to you in the description of this video. I have this. These are the commands to install MySQL server, and creating user in MySQL. Here is the command. So what you have to do, you have to just type here sudo MySQL after installing the MySQL server. These are simple commands I have provided here. So you can copy and paste this command to install MySQL server. So when you have MySQL server installed, you just have to type sudo MySQL. After that, you will be entered in the MySQL server as root user. So you have all the root privileges. So you what you have to do here, you have to create a user. So for creating user, just use this command, create user, and then type here create user, and then username. I'm creating a Moodle user, so I'm typing Moodle user at the rate localhost, Moodle user at the rate localhost, and I am providing this in single quotes, Moodle user at the rate localhost, and after that identified by password. So I'm typing identified by, and the I will be keeping its password as root, and then this query is okay. So user is created. After that I am providing all privileges to this. So grant all privileges to this with grant option. So I am just providing Moodle user here, and after that I will be pasting it in my terminal. So this I have provided all privileges to Moodle user. After that I will be flushing the privileges, and I think I have some spelling mistake here. Okay, let's copy the spelling. I do not want to make it wrong every time. So this is okay, all privileges are flushed. So Moodle user is created. So what I'll be doing, I'm exiting from this user, and I want to log in as my Moodle user. So for this, just type MySQL -u Moodle user, and then -p, and then provide the password of root, and you are logged in to MySQL server as Moodle user. And then if I show you databases here, so these are the predefined databases. So I want another database for this setup. So I will be creating a database, create database as Moodle setup. So I will be using this database. So jump into the installation page, and here just provide database host as localhost, database name as Moodle setup, and database user as Moodle user, and database password as root, and table prefix let it be MDL underscore, and leave the remaining field as they are. Click on the next button, and configurations are completed here, so we can proceed with the next button. And Moodle made an attempt to save configuration in root of a Moodle installation. The installer was not able to create a not able to automatically create a config.php file because the Moodle directory is not writable. So what we have to do, okay, so I'm here, exit from here, and let's ls here. Go back one step to check the folder here. In the Moodle folder, we have unzipped this folder, so provide permissions to this folder. Sudo chmod -r 777 and then Moodle, and we have provided permission to it. Now if we click on next button, we can see that we are ahead of that error. Installation Moodle and free software. We can click on the continue button, and here it is. We are at this page where we have to pass some checks. So it is saying that PHP extension must be installed and enabled. So I think what we have to do, we can click on this link, and it's saying that we have to go to php.ini file and extension zip.so we have, or php zip.dll. we have to uncomment this line. So let's go to php.ini, go to other locations, computer and etc, and search php. So you can find any file which is, go to the php folder, php.ini. so php.ini, choose the 8.1 because I have installed 8.1. so I have to open this with root privileges. So this is the path, etc php 8.1/cli. Go to terminal and use sudo gedit, etc /php /8.1/cli, and in this we have php.ini. Open this with gedit, and it will take some seconds to open the file. Let's wait for a while if it's opening or not. Let's close it, and yeah, it has opened it. So we have to search for this extension php.zip.dll, and control F for finding. php.zip.dll is not here. So what we have to do, wait for a second. If we can go to this directory, there should be something which we can do. Okay, sorry, I have to use cd. So I'm here, and we have some more files here. 8.1 Apache 2, 8.1, and then Apache 2. So cd apache 2, and I'm opening. I hope php.phpzip.dll is not here also. So installation on Linux system, what is saying that the native PHP zip extension is required to let Moodle 2 read zip compressed archive. So however, if your PHP was not compiled with the extension, then and we can do one more thing here, that if I have this command php 8.1 zip, right? So I'm copying it, pasting it here, and I'm providing zip. So it's installing, and if it is installed, so I can restart the services, sudo service apache 2 restart, and after that I'm going to this installation and refreshing the page, and here my this check is passed, which was about the zip extension. Now it is saying that max input vars. So click on this link and let's see what's the problem and what we have to do. So we have to, the PHP max input var determines how many input variables must be accepted. So there are a lot of big max, we have to search for max input vars. So max input vars must be 5000 in php.ini file. So let's open max input vars, let's make it 5000 and save it, and then after restart the services, and then what we have to do, we have to refresh this page. Still this error is not resolved. This test must pass. PHP setting max input var must be at least 5000. So to change max input vars, you can either set php.ini or modify it in runtime. For example, in Apache you can .txt access file. I have one CLI as well. If I ls here, or if I go back cd dot dot, and if I ls here and go to CLI, then here I have php.ini file. Let's open it with gedit and let's check max input vars here, make it 5000, close it and refresh it. Sorry, come here and refresh it. This test is still not passed. Oh, sorry, we have not uncommented it. So uncomment it and then reload the page. Restart services. And then gedit and let's try it one more time. And yes, this test is passed. So what you have to do, uh, you have to just go to php 8.1 and apache 2 folder, and here you have to open the php.ini file with gedit, and after opening it you have to set max input vars as at least 5000, just it, and save it and restart the apache 2 server and then refresh this page. So all tests are passed. If you want, you can skip that part which I have done for the checking of this error. Okay, php max input vars, and you can see uh, that part of the video where I have told you how you can pass this error. So that was very simple. So click on continue button, and it is performing some system checks, and it is checking, and mode forum, mode glossary, and everything is going to be installed within few seconds. And it's going to get installed. Once this is done, we will be back. So we do not need to pause, I'm here already. So click on the continue button, and we can see that our Moodle installation is complete, and we have to provide the username, let it be admin, and then password. So let the password be admin, and first name be admin, last name be user, email address any email address, and after that email visibility, let it be, and update click on the update profile button at the bottom, and it's going to install. Save it. So click on save changes at the bottom. It is saying full site name will be Moodle, and short name will be Moodle, and support email will be moodle@gmail.com. So here it is, everything is installed, and we are at the dashboard page of Moodle. So as you can see, we can navigate to different links. So thanks for watching this video.